This is the second installment of my first Q&A video, and today's theme is YouTube. The first video in this set of 3 was about university, and to see that video there is a playlist in the description down below. Also, if you would like to see the third installment, which is one about me personally and my personal life and some random questions and stuff, you can subscribe or also check in that playlist because it will be there eventually. But I guess we should begin. First question comes from Gujot. I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I probably have done. What is it like being a YouTuber? Doing the videos, is it hard or easy setting up a micro, thirds, 4/3 DSLR camera and editing it? I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. I know I make this look bloody easy, but it's bloody hard work, man. Like, I've trapped my finger several times in my tripod. I sometimes strain my arm in an attempt to set the focus while I'm still keeping my head in the same position. But no, basically it's really bloody easy. This camera acts no differently to any normal camera. It'll be harder when I upgrade to a proper DSLR camera in the future, but until then, it's bloody easy. I say this because I have a beastly computer that can churn through the video editing. Back in the day when I was editing on my laptop, that was quite difficult. But otherwise, the hardest part of the YouTube process is coming up with ideas, scripting them, and doing them without later thinking that it's a shit idea and you should just delete it. That's the hardest part. Next question comes from Speeding Cubing Network, and he asks, or they ask, how many views did you get when you first started vlogging? About 20 views per video, I think I averaged. And that was back when I was doing the Interesting Word of the Week on the main channel. I was able to push people over from the main channel to the daily vlogs. But as far as I can remember, it was about 20 views per video for maybe half a year, and then it was about 50 for maybe 2 years. And then it's only very recently gone above about 100 views every single day. Next question comes from Pipping Scotland. How did you manage to keep your vlog going for this length of time? God knows. 3 years have been vlogged now, and that's mind-blowing. But simultaneously, I can't imagine a time before vlogging. I don't know what I'd do with my day-to-day life if I didn't vlog these days. To be honest with you, it just turns into a habit, like a rhythm. Every night at a certain time, I will render it out, and I will upload it, and I'll do the description, I'll reply to comments. And as soon as you've done it for about a month, I imagine it'll be easy to keep up that pattern, and it'll be weird not doing it. When I don't do it at that time, and I do it, say, the day after or something like that, it feels really strange. And once you're about a month in, you can't really stop. Especially now I'm 3 years in. I can't really stop daily vlogging now, can I? What would I do? I'd go mental. Next question is also from Pipping Scotland, and it's, how has it helped / influenced you in any way? These videos have helped me massively in virtually every aspect of my entire life. Firstly, they've made me a lot more confident. I'm a lot more comfortable talking publicly, so I'm a lot better at doing presentations than I used to be, or would have been if I was asked to do it 3 years ago. It could be a coincidence, I could have just got better with age, but I'm putting it down to videos, and walking around and talking to a camera is a bit like talking to an audience, and that's how I present. I pretend I'm talking to a camera just with my arm down. It's also helped me with things like time management. It takes quite a lot of time to do videos and edit videos and put them out regularly. And I guess it kind of forces you to maintain a certain level of productivity. Like, I can't really take a day off because I do a video every single day. So maybe that's an advantage as well. Otherwise, I can't even speculate what these videos have influenced. I started it so that I could capture all of my memories, so that I could store them online and view them later, as long as YouTube doesn't crash and burn. But then that's a double-edged sword, because if I'm watching and editing 5 videos in a row of me saying I went to school, came home and played Xbox, that's going to get boring, and it niggles at me that I'm not doing anything productive with my time. Then you start asking yourself crazy questions like, would I have done the space mission if I wasn't doing these videos? Probably not. I did it because I thought it would make an amazing video, and I still haven't made that video. Then you can extrapolate from there. What would have happened if I hadn't done the space mission? My CV wouldn't look as good as it currently does. Would I have got into the placement that I'm currently in? Other things. Would I have gone and explored around London just casually and gone to a gig in the middle of London for no apparent reason if I wasn't doing these videos? If I wasn't doing it to do something interesting to save a memory? Would I have gone with my dad to go and race Ferraris and Lamborghinis around a racetrack if I wasn't doing daily vlogs? Would I? I can't possibly say. You could argue everything I've done is influenced by these vlogs. Like, I don't change my life around them because I physically can't, but as much as possible, all of the fun things I do are because of the videos. Next question. Eric Wade asks, what made you start your vlogs many moons ago? Like I've just said, essentially to capture my memories and simultaneously make more memories to capture. It's kind of a catch-22 scenario. The next question comes from someone called PS I Love You, and they said, have we ever seen your mother on the daily vlogs? If not, why not? Nope, no you haven't, and I don't even think she's aware I make them. And if you think about it this way, Dad's only appeared once, and that was when he found out on day 1000. I mean, I don't live with them now, I live in my own, in Bristol, in the other side of the country. So it's extremely unlikely that I will ever do anything with either of them now. that will be vlog worthy. I think after 1,000 days of them not knowing and them not appearing, it's very easy to exclude them both. Next question is also from PS I Love You. If we were still talking in the comments by next year, can I have your number too? I'm jealous that Claire has your number and I don't. I have some rules with my social networks and stuff, and I will share them rules with you. So for example, any of you can leave a comment on my videos, you can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Tumblr, you can follow me on Google+, you can message me on all of those platforms. You guys have a lot of ways that you can communicate with me. You even have my Facebook fan page, which you're able to post things onto the page and then everyone can see it and we can all help. If you've got if you want to ask advice or share something, whatever you want to do, you can do that on my Facebook page. There are two things that are very separate, and that is my personal Facebook profile and my mobile number. The general rule I have is that my Facebook profile page is for people that I know. The things I would share onto Facebook, it would be inappropriate, let's say, for this YouTube side of my life to comment on things that I post onto that side of my life that I want people like school friends or work colleagues and stuff like that to see. It's just a natural division that I've set up. I've divided my personal and work life with my YouTube life. I've only added 8 people from my YouTube side of my life on Facebook, and they are Sophie, Emily, Claire, H, Gemma, Matt, Katrin, and Katie, all of which I've met in person. Every single one of them, except Sophie, I've met in person. And basically, to be added to my Facebook page, I have to either know you in person or have a direct desire to meet you in person in some time in the future. In Sophie's case, we've tried to arrange plenty of times where we've met up. We tried to arrange Thorpe Park, we've tried to meet at somewhere in the city and stuff like that. It's never really worked out. Otherwise, I might add you on Facebook if I'm doing a collaborative video with you, for instance, where I need to communicate with you more readily, and it isn't really appropriate for Twitter, and Google Plus isn't an option. So yeah, it's just my natural divide of Facebook from everything else. And it's mainly because if I were to add you all on Facebook, then I would get so many notifications from people talking to me all the time. And that's why I closed down the Facebook messaging on my Facebook page, because I was just getting asked so many questions. It was just overwhelming. And my phone number, I mean, there's people I work with that I don't even give my phone number to. So the chances of you getting my phone number are very, very slim. Unless we are organising like a one-on-one meetup and that's the best way of communicating, then I'll give you my number. Sorry, this isn't just aimed at you. No one can have my number. No one can. I won't add anyone on Facebook just because I want to have that divide. Next question comes again from Speeding Cubing Network, and they ask, how did you start getting a larger audience? To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never really pushed for a larger audience. I've never really tried. There were a couple of instances where I sent a video into things like Get Featured UK, but I've never really done anything particularly to get people to watch my videos. They just kind of naturally form around them, I think. And I think that's why my audience isn't that large. I mean, to say I've been doing it for 3+ years, but I'm bloody happy with it. I could not deal with a larger audience. Could not deal with that many notifications. I'd have to start ignoring some of them and filtering it down more, which would kill me. Some of you have come from people who have like shouted me out, like friends that I've got, like Emily came from Savannah. Savannah found my videos and just casually like tweeted them out. But to be honest with you, they've only really started to take off since I joined university. There's a lot of people who like university type videos and are very inquisitive about university. That's how the vast majority of people are finding my videos. So to be honest with you, I didn't do anything. All I did was make 3 years worth of videos, and some of them happen to rank pretty high on YouTube searches. The next question is similar, and it's from Teenage Years 2000, and they ask, how did you get your channel noticed on YouTube? How did you get to where you are today? Yeah, all I did was make 1,100 plus videos, I guess. And that's my only advice to people who want to make videos and stuff, to be honest with you. Just do it. Just do it because you like it. Just do it because you enjoy what you're doing. Don't do it for the views, because 99% of YouTubers don't get many views. They don't get many views to make enough money to support themselves off of it, and 99% of us will not get mega mad boss internet famous. It's not going to happen. I do these videos because I enjoy them. I know some other people enjoy them, so I do get a bit of entertainment out of the fact that I'm entertaining other people, but I majoritively do them for myself. And to be honest with you, there's nothing more annoying than things like sub for sub or telling people to check out your videos. If you search for something and it comes up, chances are you're going to want to watch that kind of thing. If you go up to someone and say, hey, check out my video, there's like a 99% chance that I'm not going to like your videos, or you're not going to like my videos if I do that to you. So that's why I've never wanted to do that. I get annoyed when people are like, hey, check out my video, sub for sub. I'd rather have viewers that found me than viewers that I've kind of tricked into subscribing and then don't watch. Final question is, how would you react if you got quite famous on YouTube overnight? And Jonathan asked that one. I would be absolutely mind blown, to be honest with you. I never did these videos to get views. I've never expected them to get the views they've currently got, let alone if they got more. I'll tell you what I would do. I would turn off notifications, because at the moment I get an email every time someone subscribes or every time someone leaves a comment. But I really like those emails because I'm able to wake up in the morning, get myself a cup of tea, and just sit and read what you guys have been saying about my videos, and I really enjoy that, and then later on in the day I'll reply when I get a chance. I don't really want it to get to the stage where I won't be able to do that, where I get like 100 emails a day. That would kill me, and that would kill my email inbox as well. And then the next thing I do would probably be cry to you on the daily vlogs and just be like extremely thankful. I'll be very thankful if it did happen, but I'd have to make compromises, and I like it how it is at the moment. But yeah, probably just pour my heart out to you guys, saying thank you. And that's all of the YouTube themed questions I've got. If you would like these answers in more detail, then there is a blog post in the description down below. There is also the playlist of Q&A videos that I'm doing for my first ever Q&A. The first one was the university themed one, this one was YouTube, the next one's going to be a more personal one. If you have your own answers to the questions that I've answered, or you have more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will answer them there, or put them in a video in the future if you like this kind of thing. Also, feel free to add me on any of the social networks that I've talked about in this video, because you're more than welcome to add me on any of them and talk to me on any of them. I really, really enjoy it. In fact, it's one of the best things about YouTube, is the fact that I can talk to so many people and become friends with so many people, and hopefully have more of you transition from YouTube to real life friends. It's possible. Loads of people have done it. 8 people, kinda. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I will see you again in the personal Q&A video, or another video I make on this channel. So until then, I will catch you later.